very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Hope you all had a great evening and welcome to the rundown for today, Tuesday. In terms as we head in toward the North American Open, we've seen some general risk-on trades across the various asset classes. In terms of the equity markets being predominantly driven by basic materials firstly, with some of the commodity prices already seen higher ahead of the US entrance, both spot gold and silver in the precious metals, and WTI crude ahead of the NYMEX pit open is up around $1.50. Financials and the banking stocks in particular in Europe are seen firmer. They're the second best performing sector. We've seen the core bourses and the periphery up around 2 to 3% in Europe. In terms of some of the risk-on sentiment, that stemmed out of comments from Fitch's director, who's been on the wires earlier this morning, commented in particular on France and said it was unlikely that they foresee any downgrade of the French AAA rating this year. They also said that Germany's top-level rating was safe, and a similar rhetoric was also sounded for Austria, the other AAA-rated nation in the Eurozone. As such, then, we've seen quite a significant tightening, particularly in the French and Austrian 10-year spreads over German benchmark bonds, both by around 8 to 10 basis points respectively. And as such, the Euro's also reversed some of its earlier losses and is now trading up and around session highs above that 128 handle. Taking a look in terms of the US session, relatively quiet again in terms of data. Just IBD tips will be one to keep an eye out for. And in terms of fixed income from the Treasury markets, we'll be looking out for the first of this week's 66 billion in overall issuance to come from the Treasury, starting off with a 3-year note for 32 billion at 6 o'clock London time. That concludes then the opening wrap from here in London. We'll have another update for you this afternoon. For the time being though, have yourself a great trading day.